Filth Patina, the Swamp Witch. According to legend, the Gutter Witch, known as Filth Patina, is so old she lived through the Great Flood in her childhood. Driven hopelessly insane by the terrifying powers unleashed and the awe-inspiring carnage that followed, she lived as a savage. Orphaned and alone in the vast flooded woodland, she learned the arts of witchcraft from shadowy spirits set loose on the world of mortals by the destruction of the North. Too mad to die, she wanders the wetlands still, her life prolonged through countless dark rites. She speaks the tongues of beasts, commands many spies, spirits, and familiars lurking in their lairs out in the trackless swamp. Her mind, trapped in an endless childlike state, she can be found rolling through the swamp, singing to herself, perched on rotting tree limbs, or splashing in puddles of spinning in circles surrounded by cackling crows. The bog gutters give her a wide berth, claiming she eats pets and lost children, and that she visits the dying to herald their final moments. Alright everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Dive and our continuing series of Dungeon Degenerates, the Hand of Doom. Alright, so the Hand of Doom moved over to the Tunnel of Terror last time, thus making the highlands and the foothills much more dangerous. Our two heroes, as they were, adventurers, criminals on the lam, are at the Black Tree. All we're doing right now is trying to find a way to raise this town level to 4. And we need to fight some monsters up here in the sunken village to get this down to a 2. The one thing we forgot to do last time is after we fought I think it was a bird horror here. This was at 6. We lowered that to 5 because we won a combat there. Okay, so I think we're going to take our party and we're going to go, well, we'll stay in cautious stance for now, and we're going to move up this path up back towards where we want to look for an encounter at. And so we have to move through this path and we have to stop on the path here. And we are in cautious mode for our map action phase, and now we're at our danger phase. So we're going to draw our danger card. All right, you glance over your shoulder, certain that you're being followed through your current space. Okay, so we are on a road in the swamps. So the rotting swamp is going to raise to a danger level of 4. And now we look here. If we are in an explored space, we have a 4, or an unexplored space, we have a 3. Okay, we are in an unexplored space, and so the danger level of the card is less than the space, so we are going to have an encounter. We are going to draw 1 wetland encounter, and 3 monsters. Oh boy, that is a really, really dangerous card there. All right, so let's look at the encounter, and let's see if it says to play immediately. It does not. So we're going to set this aside, and I'm going to draw 3 monsters from the wetlands. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the Fishmonger. He is a human fishoid heretic. He attacks the person with the highest morale, which is the Bloodsport Brawler. No arrival abilities, but he will summon, he or she, I guess, will summon a creature if it is alive at the end of the first round. Then we have a Swamp Troll. It's a Filth Troll. No arrival abilities. It targets the highest strength, and it regenerates, and it has a 12 health. That's kind of nasty. So highest strength, again, is going to be the Brawler with a strength of 9. And then finally, the Skull Spider. Filth Vermin. No arrival ability. It will slime us. It will poison us, and it attacks the hero with the lowest agility. It has an armor of 1 and a 8 health. So both of our agilities are actually at 8 because if you remember this combat reflexes that gives the hunter a +1 agility, it doesn't trigger until the first round of combat. So I don't know, do we want the brawler to tank everything? Let's see. Let's have the brawl. No, let's not. We will place the skull spider there because since the agility scores are tied, we can choose where we want to place it. Okay, so now we are in combat. And we go on perception order again. The hunter goes first. So the hunter has to target the skull spider. The first thing we're going to do, of course, is we're going to try to find that skull spider's weakness. We're going to make our perception check. Our perception is 8. And there's our 8. Man, she keeps nailing that 8. All right, so quick action. Skull spider, we have found the weakness in its fleshy underbelly. And now we're going to make our attack. We're going to use an agility attack. Again, we're going to use the rat spike. And I'm going to go into, let's see. I will go into assault mode. Well, I don't want to get venom and I don't want to get slime. So I'm going to go into guard mode. So that way my power dice can be used for blocking if I need it. So this is an agility attack and an agility defense. We're looking at 8s. Okay, so I do not block. And I do not hit. Ooh, that is really bad. And my power dice is absolutely terrible. Well, now let's see what we're gonna do here. Actually, no, my agility is 9. I forgot because I'm in the first. I am in the now this trigger, so I am in the round of combat. So I do hit both. Oh God, thank God. All right, so my agility is 8. I get a +1 for my combat reflexes, which puts me at a 9, which is perfect. So I block, and I can block, this was done with that. So I do block up to 5, and it attacks for 5. So I block all the damage, and then I hit for 5, and the spider has 8 health. That was really lucky. 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we're gonna put 8 health there. And now let's go down to our brawler. So let's see here. We have this ferocious charge. If it is your first turn after entering a fight, you may roll an additional power dice while using a strength attack this turn. All right, so we're going to stay in assault mode for the brawler. We're going to try to go all out. And I'm going to target... I have to target that fishmonger because I do not want another creature summoned. Okay, so this is a strength attack. My strength is 9. My agility is 8. All right, so we got the 8 on the block. So we can block. We successfully blocked, so we can block both creatures. So we can block for 5. And so we block the 3 and we block the 5 from the swamp troll, and then we rolled under our strength to attack, and then we can use our power dice. So we're going to use that 4, and we're going to do 4 damage to the fishmonger, killing it. But that does leave the swamp troll still. Okay, so now we're back to the vermin hunter. Just got to try to kill this spider again. I'm going to go into... Well, I'm going to stay in guard mode because I really don't want to get slimed or venomed. So the power die is going to be for our blocking. So we block for... See, our agility is 9. We block for 6, so we block all of it. And we hit for 4. And he only had... Oh wait, how much did he have left? I miscounted last time. Well, I'm pretty sure that kills him because I accidentally put 8 on there. What did we hit last time? I don't remember, but we hit for 4. I know I hit for at least 4 last time. Sorry about that, guys. So he is dead. If he's not, well, someone let me know, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. So the fine weakness goes back. I don't think I hit for 8 last time. I just got something wrong there. But he's dead. All right, good job, Hunter, even though maybe I cheated. All right, so now we're back down to the Brawler. The Brawler is going to, so I can't use my Ferocious Charge because it's not my first round. However, the Swamp Troll is at a experience of 2, so I will get a +1 damage and ignore a point of armor, which the Swamp Troll does not have armor. So I'm going to stay in Assault mode. So I'm looking at a 9 strength and an agility 8. Okay, so we do block and I do hit, and I'm in Assault mode. So I hit for 6 and I block 3. The Troll does 5 points of damage, so I take 2 points of damage, bringing me up to 7 points of damage for the Brawler. And we're going to mark 6 now on the Troll. However, the Troll has Regenerate, so he gets a point back, I think. Let's see here. At the end of each combat round, this monster recovers 1 wound. Okay, so he's going to recover 1 wound. So I did 6. So he's going to be at 5. Okay, we're at the top of the round now. The Vermin Hunter is going to go into Assault mode. She's going to take her Perception check to find the weakness on the Swamp Troll. A 10, she missed. She does not find the weakness. The Swamp Troll is too cunning. Okay, but now she's going to go in for an all-out attack. And looking at an agility attack, so I need a 9. And there's a 6 with a 1 on the power die, so that won't help us out, but we do 4 damage. Okay, so there's 4 damage. And now we're at the Bloodsport Brawler. And I'm going to stay in Assault mode. So how much more do we have? Let's see, 9. And actually, at the end of each combat round, so that was, let's see, does the Troll regenerate 1 in between? Yeah, I think so. So that was a combat round. So the Troll will regenerate 1. Now we're at this round with the Bloodsport Brawler. So I need to do 4 points of damage. I'm going to stay in Assault mode, attacking with my Strength. All right, there we go. Excellent. That was a 2. With the power dice at 6. My agility, though, I miss. I do not want to take 5 points of damage. So I'm going to use my last point of luck, and I'm going to re-roll this die. 8. Got it. With my agility of 8, we hit. So I block 4. I take 1 point. I roll under my strength, and I do 6 points of damage, killing the Swamp Troll. All right, so now let's get our loot and stuff. Let's see. So 2 experience points for the Vermin Hunter, bring her up to 11. Can't get any gold. Let's do a loot roll. So I'm looking for a 1 or a 2. A 2. Okay, I will draw the top card of the loot, and I find a Mystic Geode. It's worth 8. I can sell for 4. It's an item, alchemical crystal. Make a magic test. If you pass, you may place a metaphysical counter on this card, unless there are already 3 counters on it. When you would spend a luck, you may remove a metaphysical counter from this card instead. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So it's kind of like a luck storage vault. Very cool. That might come in handy. Although, actually, her mag is 7, so it's not terrible. I do have to be resting in a void space or metaphysical space in a camp. Okay, so there's only a couple void spaces on the board right now, and maybe only 2 metaphysical spaces: the Tunnel of Terror and the Temple of Madness up here. This symbol here means that that is a metaphysical space. Those have a few extra rules, and I'm not really sure what they are yet. Okay, so that's done, and now let's see what the brawler gets. So the brawler gets 3 XP, bringing her up to 6, and she gets 2 gold, bringing her up to 9 gold. And now her value is a 1, 2, or a 3. We get loot. A 3. Draw the next loot card. And it is a trail ration. It's an item, food. Discard this card at any time during the map action phase to remove the fatigued and weakened conditions. Okay, not bad. I would have rather it healed us, but I won't complain. Okay, so we're going to put these monsters back. And then we're going to do our encounter. The talking bird. A strange long-necked bird stands on stalk legs amongst the reeds, and you could swear it just said something to you. The party may approach or ignore. Let's approach. That's always more interesting. Approach. One adventurer in this space may attempt a magic test. If you pass, the bird offers to tell you the secrets of the swamp. If you fail, you must ignore it. Okay, so magic test, a 5 or a 7. All right, I'm going to have my vermin hunter make a magic test, so I'm looking at a 7 or under. There's a 3 and a 4. We got it. All right, so now I need to roll a d6 and see what the bird tells us. A 6. If this was a Games Workshop game, you would know that that would be the ultimate thing. We would have absolutely won this, this encounter. But let's see. It tells you about something hidden in a hollow log nearby. The adventurer in this space with the highest mag may draw an epic loot card. Roll off ties. That is awesome. My first epic loot. Thank you, talking bird. All right, so that would be the vermin hunter gets to draw an epic loot. And we find the moon mask. It's an item. It's a relic. I can wear it on my head. I am immune to nullify. You may enter a metaphysical space without a disease or status condition. And when you're in a metaphysical space, you get a +1 to your magic. It is worth 13. I have a feeling I'm going to end up selling this. I'm not too sure what's going on with metaphysical spaces right now, but I know I'm not going to be encountering any for a while. So I'll just add that to her backpack. That is not a heavy item. So I have 2 heavy items right now. So I'm just going to keep those. And we're going to move on. All right, so we're at the map action phase now. I'm going to move up to the stone circle here, which has a does not have a danger level. It has a town level of 2. And I was in, I'm going to say I was in cautious stance still. Now we're going to draw our danger. And the rotting swamp. Eerie howls of stalking beasts echo through the endless gloom of the rotting swamp. So the rotting swamp is now going to go up to a danger level of 5. Getting mighty dangerous in the swamp there. And we do not need to worry about this because we are in a spot without a danger level. So now on this map action phase, I'm going to do a rest action because my brawler is getting kind of damaged here. So the first thing we do is in perception order, we do a recovery test. The hunter does not need to roll a recovery test, so I'm not going to. Let's see here. I will do a recovery test on the brawler. So I'm looking for a morale of 8 or under. There is 7. So I can heal for my full morale value of 8, which completely heals me. Very nice. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a trade action. So I can take a trade action because I'm in, oh, actually I was in cautious, so I can't. Well, that was too bad. I was too cautious moving through the swamp, so I can't make my trade action right now. That's okay. That's fine. So we don't have an encounter. And I think that's all we're going to do. So now our map action phase again. We are going to, let's do a bold. So we're going to force march up here to the sunken village because this path was explored. So now we have to make our morale test. Oh, actually, this should have gone away when I rested last turn, just a few minutes ago. Fatigued till the end of recovery. It goes away without having to roll a recovery. Okay, so that allows me to force march, but now I have to make a constitution check. So the con of 6 on the vermin hunter. Okay, so she does not become fatigued, and the con of 9 on the brawler. And she does not become fatigued. Very good. We made it to the sunken village. And now we're going to draw our danger card. Slimy things claw their way from the black depths onto the shores of Tomb Lake. Okay, Tomb Lake. Tomb Lake was at its 6 already. And so that is going to trigger the Hand of Doom. Uh-oh. Okay, so we will take a Swamp Doom token and place that up here. We only have 2 spots left. This is getting very dangerous. I don't know if this, after this adventure, if my campaign will probably end. Okay, so the Hand of Doom moves to Ghost Lake, which is down here. Or Ghost Gate, I'm sorry, which is right here. And now we draw a Doom card looking for Ghost Gate. So the Hand of Doom is now in our area. Things could look pretty bad right now. So let's see here. Any wetland space, okay? I'm a little nervous to see what kind of doom the hand is going to bring. Doom, wetlands. A twisted mouth forms in the palm of the hand and vomits forth a vast stream of living, crawling slime. Place the Slime Lord counter in the Hand of Doom space. Retrieve its card from the epic monster or discards. Oozes now regenerate 2, and this remains in play. Okay, so an epic monster has appeared at the Ghost Gate. So I need to find his card here. So here's my epic monster deck, and that was the Slime Lord. Yes. Okay, the Slime Lord. Let's see here. Okay, there's the Slime Lord. Slime Lord, Filth, Ooze, Epic Monster. 5 XP, 0 gold, no arrival ability. It attacks with the lowest agility of 6. It's acidic, it's endless, it regenerates, and it has slime. And it has 18 health. So this guy is just hanging out in the wetlands now, looking to raise hell. Now I need to try to find his token here. So let's see, the boss epic creatures have a token that goes out on the map. That way if you have to move them or anything, you can move the, there he is. So there is my Swamp Lord. And he is at the Ghost Gate. So he doesn't actually move around. There's no rules for moving around, but sometimes maybe something will trigger a epic monster to move around. But right now, if we go to that spot, we have to face off against the Slime Lord. So I'm definitely going to stay away from Ghost Gate. Good thing I don't have to go there. And that was a 5, and our space now is a 3. So we do not have an encounter this phase. So now we're at the top of the action again. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and go into bold stance and assault, or at bold. And since I'm in the same spot, I'm going to go ahead and give the moon mask from the hunter. I'm going to give that to the Bloodsport Brawler. because I want the brawler to be able to sell that the next time I go back into a town. And I think we're just going to take a rest action here. I really want to try to force an encounter at this spot. And so that's it for the map action phase. We're going to draw our danger card. Horrible things lurk amongst the crops, waiting for travelers to set upon and devour amongst the fields. Okay, so the fields raises from a 2 to a 3. Whoops, that's a 2. And there's a 3. All right. The Hand of Doom does not move. And now we're looking at our spot. We are inside. This is considered kind of an inside space that I'm at, the Sunken Village. And that is a 1. And right now, we are at a 3. So we are going to force it. We are going to have an encounter. Ooh, and it's going to be another rough one. Ouch. All right, so we draw a Wetlands encounter. See if it says play immediately. It does not, so we will set that aside. And then we draw 3 monsters. 1, 2, and 3. What do we have here? Okay, we have the Slime Corpse. Oozes are more powerful now because of the Hand of Doom. It is not an ooze. It has no arrival abilities. It attacks the adventurer with the highest con, which is the brawler. Next up is the FISHOID Warlock. It is filth, a fishoid, a heretic, and a witch. It has an arrival ability of curse, and it targets the hero with the lowest mag, which is going to be the brawler again. And finally, we have the Bullscrog Croaker. It's a filth, it's a fishoid, no ability. It does summon, and it will attack the hero with the highest agility. We're tied. I'm going to give this to the Vermin Hunter, and it will summon, but it has 10. Ooh. It is definitely, well, actually, there's going to be 2 that summon. So we need to really make sure that we take out at least this Fishoid Warlock. I don't think, there's no way that the Vermin Hunter will be able to take him out. So we will have another creature to fight. Let's deal with this right now, Curse. So the Fishoid Warlock curses me when he comes out. This monster's target must make a mag test. If you fail this test, lose 1 luck and you become demoralized. Okay, well, I cannot actually lose a luck because I don't have any more luck, but I will become demoralized if I can't pass my mag test, which is a 5. Oh, close, 7. So I do become demoralized. I'm not sure what demoralized does. Oh, I am at a -1 morale until I rest, until recovery. All right, so I think we're going to stop there for now, and we will take up this epic fight when I return, probably tomorrow evening. I really, if we can beat these creatures, which there's going to be another one coming out, this space will lower to a 2. That'll pop this up to a 3. Then we can force march our way down here, pay our $20 to invest in that area, and raise that to a 4 to win the mission and establish our base. So I think we're going to be able to do that. I don't see why not. Yeah, so I'm going to leave you guys again with a little bit of flavor here with a story about the Weed Wizard. A bent and twisted man of undeterminate age who has devoted his entire life to the careful growth, consumption, and distribution of the narcotic herbs of the Verstrike, the Weed Wizard lives to spread his resinous creations throughout the land. He is a connoisseur, collecting and blending the finest strains of witchweed from secret Gutter gardens of the Hexenwald and sweet leaf from the Stone Circle. The Weed Wizard's consciousness has combined with his herbs, and it is unclear where the wizard ends and the smoke begins. He is both a valuable ally and an elusive target. Known to suddenly disappear in a puff of fragrant smoke, he continuously travels between his hidden crops scattered across the swamp, returning to the stone circle for important gatherings of the Circle of Warlocks, though seldom on time. A wizard is never late. The wily weed wizard. Now you see why I want my base in the stone circle. Who wouldn't want to hang out with that guy? Who knows where the smoke begins and the smoke ends and the wizard begins. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.